The Bundesliga was a roller coaster this year. The title was sealed up a while ago, but the rest of it was crazy. So many things happened this year, like Lewandowski's record-breaking season, Dortmund's late run in form, and Union Berlin's Europa League qualification. We already know Bayern won and Leipzig finished second, but what happened to the rest of the table? Well, you're about to find out right now. Well, let's start with the bottom with Schalke. Schalke have consistently been one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. However, that changed this year. They finished 18th with a shockingly low points tally. Werder Bremen also got relegated, with FC Köln hanging on to their place in the top flight. Now, let's move on to the mid-table. The mid-table featured the usual teams like Freiburg, Hoffenheim, and more. The mid-table also featured some surprises like Stuttgart, who I expected to finish lower, and Gladbach, who performed a bit worse than they were expected to perform. However, the biggest surprise of the year was definitely Union Berlin finishing in 7th. That outfit was all about hard work and grinding out good results, whether it's a win or a draw. Led by veterans Max Cruz and Christopher Trimmel, they won 12 games, drew 14, and lost only 8. Next up in 6th was Bayer Leverkusen, who, with Leon Bailey and Musa Diaby each tearing defenses apart. Then Frankfurt finished in 5th after completely bottling their Champions League push, even though Andre Silva scored 28 goals. We kick off the top 4 with Wolfsburg. The Wolves put on one of the best defensive performances in the Bundesliga, conceding only 37 goals, the second lowest, behind Leipzig. They also had a certain Wout Weghorst, who scored 20 goals and had 8 assists. Then after this, we have one of the stories of the season. The story of the season, of course, is Dortmund. Dortmund were struggling in the beginning of the season with Lucien Favre, who was sacked towards the end for Edin Terzic. However, they ended the season on a high note, finishing 3rd and winning their last 7 games in a row and having great form. Next up in 2nd, you had Leipzig, who finished 13 points off winning the Meisterschale. But in 1st, you had Bayern winning again. And that's about it if you discount the emotional roller coaster, passionate fans, and surprises. But that's about it for the YouTube algorithm, so see ya. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and come back for the next video.